Konohamaru is the most disrespected character in Naruto of all time. And I'm here for all of it. The Kawaki stocks are high as his aura farming was absolutely necessary. Considering the fade that this guy was catching, I'm pretty sure within the first 2 chapters, this guy got whooped by one of those Shinju putties. Jura was getting peppered with that Jotaro bar for bar. Just to pull out a book to conclude his analysis. Amado knew from the offset. Nah, we not even close. Now remember, Jura's whole torso got blown off. His eye was gone. He was missing a leg. Oh, these dudes is cooked. Jura continues to show us that despite having the experience of a newborn, this guy is a lot of things, but one thing he isn't is stupid. Kawaki was running a nasty fade. Bro's aura is actually elite. By the end of the chapter, he casually hit Jura with the finger. Nah, on some real shit. Walk one for all the middle fingers. Jura really tried to hit Kawaki with that. It really just makes me sit there and think that, you know what? Nah, I'm not even gonna tell this joke. Either way, if you like this kind of content, I'm gonna need you to hit that like button and that subscribe button and join the notification gang. The Leaf are going to discover that Naruto is alive. Kawaki, your days are numbered. It seems like the whole exchange was actually planned, and the conversation that Boruto and Kawaki had was completely off-screen. And this is actually good foresight with Boruto, because at this point, he was fully aware of how powerful Jura was, and I'm glad he didn't just walk into this fight. Boruto isn't emotional, he's very logical, so for him to have constructed a plan like that without keeping Kashi and Koji in the loop makes a lot of sense. So Kawaki in this fight was running the fade. This guy had him on the ropes to the point where he was poking him with sticks. Okay, like not like that, but you know, he had a big black rod and he like poked him, and then we used karma and he's bang. Okay, I don't think I'm helping with that description, but you know what I mean. Point is that he low-key had him on the ropes to the point where he brought out the Sukuna Hikona. Jura was about to poke this dude in the back. Oh my god, this is, yeah. He still has those cues, but Kawaki actually wasn't fighting him in order to take him out. It was really to buy time, while Boruto was using the time to actually sense the chakra to use the flying Raijin. At this point, at least now we know how his ability works. He does need quite a lot of time, about a minute, which is a very long time, because that Goku and Frieza fight before Namek exploded was 5 minutes. Pretty sure that fight lasted the entirety of my childhood. He absorbed the Bijudama, which is nice because that means Boruto can do that also. And then he still has his chakra blast. Got Jura against the wall, but then at that point, while we thought Jura was a little scuffed up, beat up and whatnot, the trees just pulled up and gave him a sensu bean, and it was game over. Boruto's karma is activating using resonance, and bro is giving himself the most therapeutic talk. There's no problem. Just calm yourself. You're good. Ain't no problems out here, B. I'm just on my P's and Q's. Clearly this is Kishimoto's ploy to avoid bringing out Momoshiki, and there must be an important reason for why Momoshiki is gone, because so many people, namely myself, were speculating that Momoshiki was actually going to come back, especially in this critical moment. I thought he was going to come back as opposed to Kawaki, but Kawaki made it, and I mean, that's fine, but I really want to know why Momoshiki hasn't pulled up as of yet. why he's been silent for 3 years and hasn't done a single thing. Maybe he sensed the threat of Jura coming and he's probably been training ever since. But I would assume Momoshiki would come back stronger, seeing as Boruto's stronger. It almost feels like the battle between Ichigo and Hollow Ichigo. They weren't really friends, they basically fought for control. So I have a feeling that Boruto may have to fight Momoshiki one-on-one to determine who has full control over his body. Speculation, but that's where I would assume things are going. The fight wraps up and Kawaki sits there and he's like, yeah, I'm the strongest and I'm gonna kill you. I was like, alright. Boruto probably do the final attack and you just gonna land the finishing blow where you just gonna hit him with the people's elbow. This guy's HP's already at 0. You literally just hit him with an elbow and that was it. I mean, unless they gonna give you some more respect. And with the way things are looking, the Konohamaru stocks are literally in the ground right now. So we gotta talk about that. Turns out stepping on people's faces seems to be like a fetish for Kishimoto, because bro be having people's faces get stepped on the whole show. Cold. Who else's face got stepped on? Nah, it was just Cold and Konohamaru. Do I feel sad? I don't think I really feel anything at all, because at this point, I never really liked Konohamaru, and I felt like just his aura, I'm not even gonna use the term aura, but the respect his character had at one point is a level that he will never reach again. And I mean, look, he cool and all, but I don't know, I think I'm just disappointed. I'm genuinely disappointed, because I sit there and I'm like, yo, what happened? Like, bro's respect is just down in the drain. And you know what's crazy? He can't even do anything about it. Because what he gonna do, square up on Kawaki? Kawaki's just as strong as Boruto at this point. So regardless, he could sit there and bark all he wants, but ain't nothing gonna happen. Kawaki just gonna look at him like, there's not a thing I can do for you. But besides all that, they're heading back to the Leaf, seeing as they have the Thorn Soul. I'm a little curious to see how they're gonna respond with Boruto back in the Leaf, and how Boruto and Konohamaru are gonna interact, especially now that his life isn't in danger. Is he actually gonna somewhat remember that Boruto's actually Boruto and Kawaki's Kawaki? But I don't know, I think the interaction will be better. I think they'll probably meet in secret. That's the way things are looking as of right now. Boruto and Kawaki are working as a team now to deal with the Shinju, and I think now that Boruto has fought with Jura, he probably has a bit of an insight on how his power might actually work. But then also, Kawaki may actually have the same thing too, but at least they're not fighting each other, because at this point, Kawaki sees Boruto and he's like, yeah, I got business with him, and yeah, I gotta fight him now. And the whooping he got was nasty work. Mamushi's en route and he's going after his target. I kind of forget her name, but whatever. Daemon is definitely gonna fight, because she don't look like she's trying to scrap for nothing. Eida seems like she's gonna fight. So right now it's probably gonna be Eida, Daemon versus Mamushi. And honestly, this has been a fire arc. I've actually enjoyed it. I do think that this is a setup for the Shinju War. I think right now, Jura's gonna take this time to build up his army, and the next confrontation will probably be the final confrontation before Boruto and Kawaki fight each other. Because we know Kawaki's like, yeah, I gotta protect Lord 7 by all means necessary. And yeah, I'm gonna take out everybody, and then I'm gonna take out myself. And okay, we get it, but whatever. Seems a little obsessive for me, but either way, what did you think of this chapter? Did you like this chapter? Did you not like this chapter? Where do you think the story's going next? Also, I'm in the process of trying to learn how to stream on Twitch, so at least I can actually live stream reading the chapters. The chapter won't actually be on the screen, but it'll be my reaction and just engagement with that. So if you mess with that, as soon as I get that set up, it'll pop up on your feed one day and you can just click on it.